Hi, this is Raina. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm working on the Playful season of Infinity Nikki. I'm on the Fun to Play page. And I have one more in Playful Adventures. It's called Dreamvale Tales Fairy Lalabelle and Magic Bottle. So let's go and see if we can do that one. And now I'm going to track it. We're not too far. Where could the wizard's minion be hiding? Barnaby, why are you just standing here? Shouldn't you be playing with Finale and the others? Oh, perfect timing, Miss Nikki. There may be hope for Stoneville after all. Hope? Did something happen? I just happened to come across this very strange book. Take a look for yourself, Miss Nikki. Dreamvale Tales Fairy Lalabelle and Magic Bottle. What's this? It's a really scary book, one that could bring danger to the whole village. Look. So it's about an evil wizard. And I'll just leave that on there for a minute. You can stop if you want to read it. It looks like your average storybook. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Yeah, it looks pretty normal to me. That's what I thought as well. But then I found this photo stuck within the pages. Isn't that the Lakeheart stone tree at the village entrance? Exactly. Miss Nikki, look. Isn't this the highland surrounded by a shimmering silver serpent mentioned in the book? The whole stone tree is a highland surrounded by a silver serpent. Hold on, so you're saying the highland surrounded by a shimmering silver serpent is the Lakeheart stone tree? The way the lake water sparkles, winding round and round, it really does look like a shimmering silver serpent. Even so, I think your imagination is getting the best of you. Anyway, what's this about? Well, I started worrying that the story in the book was somehow linked to Stoneville. So I went to check the stone tree, and I actually found an empty treasure chest there. I'm thinking, since Luluco was able to cross over into the real world, maybe the evil wizard from this book did as well. That's what you're worried about? Honestly, Nikki and I probably left that chest there. I don't think it has anything to do with the book. But the chest didn't disappear after being opened? That's kind of strange, isn't it? Don't tell me you're starting to believe him, Nikki. Miss Nikki, the wish I made before caused so much trouble for everyone. That's why I can't stop worrying. What if something else goes wrong? Barnaby has a point. If this evil wizard really has crossed over to the real world, then that could mean trouble. We need to investigate. If you say so, Nikki, then I'm all for it. But where do we even begin? According to the book, the wizard gave a magic bottle to one of his minions, and they're hiding in the village. If that's the case, we should go look for some clues. Okay, let me take a look. It says here, the evil wizard arrived at a winding path between flower rooms and railings, which is where he chose his first minion. Miss Nikki, let's go investigate the path near the village entrance. There might be something there. Alright, Dreamvale Tales is now started. I don't know, I have trouble saying that. Gone the wrong way. It looks pretty normal here. No sign of any evil wizard. The book clearly said, this is where the wizard chose his first minion. Why are there no clues here? If this is where the wizard chose his minion, then we should be able to find them here. But this place is huge. How are we supposed to find them? We can't search every inch of this place. We don't have to. I actually took a picture of this place earlier. Maybe there's a clue hidden in it. The book says the first minion is a girl in a blue dress that keeps spinning. Miss Nikki, let's see if we can find her in the photo. Let's see where this girl in a blue dress who keeps spinning is hiding. I'm thinking it's this. It is. That's a windmill, not the girl in a blue dress. There are strips of blue cloth hanging from the windmill, and it's spinning non-stop. It's not a girl, but it does somewhat fit the description in the book. Out of everything in the photo, it's the only thing that even remotely matches the description. It has to be connected to the first minion somehow. Miss Nikki, I'm sure of it. This windmill is the girl in the blue dress who keeps spinning from the story. Huh? But it's just a windmill. The book says the wizard and his minion are hiding in the village. What if this minion is disguised themselves as a windmill? That actually makes sense. Let's go investigate the windmill. The magic bottle might be there. This book, it's the same one Barnaby was talking about. Dreamvale Tales, Fairy Lalabelle, and Magic Bottle. Nikki, look, right here it says the wizard has 2 minions. The one we're looking for now is the first one, the girl in the blue dress who keeps spinning. The second minion is a Baba beast from a purple lake. Why does this sound so familiar? Momo, I just realized something. This book is incomplete. There are lots of sections missing. You're right. Even though it's called Dreamvale Tales, there are lots of pages missing. That's so strange. Could a half-written fairy tale like this really come to life? We're not going to be able to find any more clues. Let's meet up with Barnaby and give him his book back. Nothing here either. Barnaby, you were in such a hurry earlier that you dropped your book. So she returned his book. Thanks, Miss Nikki. I've searched this place several times already. I couldn't find anything that resembles a magic bottle. The girl in the blue dress who keeps spinning is supposed to be here, though. Could it be that she doesn't have the magic bottle? Wait, a second minion was mentioned in the book. If the bottle isn't here, then perhaps it's with that one. You're right, I remember now. The second minion is a Baba beast from a purple lake. Why does that sound so familiar? It sounds like a flora sheep from the Lavin Fringe Fields. That must be it. The purple sea must be the Lavin Fringe Fields, and the Baba beast is a flora sheep. You're amazing, Miss Nikki. You figured it out so fast. So the wizard's second minion is a flora sheep, but how could a sheep hide a magic bottle? I recall the book saying something to the effect of, their wool can conceal the abyss. Maybe the magic bottle is hidden in the flora sheep's wool. Sounds like it's time for Nikki, the grooming queen, to take the stage. But the Lavin Fringe Fields are huge, and there are so many flora sheep. How will we know which one has the magic bottle? Why don't we groom every flora sheep there? There shouldn't be a problem for you. That shouldn't be a problem for you. Well, I could do that. It's just going to take some time. Hold on. I think the book mentioned another clue. Look, Miss Nikki, it says the girl in the blue dress has eyes that cry tears of green, gazing angrily at the wizard's second minion. If we can find the eyes that cry tears of green, we can figure out where the second minion is. You mean we should search the windmill for eyes that cry tears of green? Yeah. Exactly. Since this windmill is the first minion, the eyes that cry tears of green must be on it. But windmills don't have eyes. I think that what we're really looking for is something on the windmill that resembles eyes that cry tears of green, not actual eyes. We should split up and search. You can find what we're looking for faster that way. I'll go with Momo and check on the upper level of the windmill. We'll leave the lower level to you, Barnaby. There are so many shelves from the dye workshop here. Maybe, we can use them to climb up. Oh, I think we're supposed to talk to him at some point. Momo, look at that window. It's all covered in vines. Doesn't it almost resemble eyes that cry tears of green? The window is the eye and the green vines are the tears. You're right. The resemblance is spot on. Then the direction the eyes are looking must be the direction the window is facing, which means the second minion, the floor sheep, must be in the lavender fringe field right across from this window. I wonder where Barnaby went off to look for clues. Should we tell him what we found before we investigate? He looked pretty anxious. How about we hurry and find the magic bottle, then surprise him with it? Sounds good. Let's go groom those floor sheep. So it should be somewhere in here. What's that crazy sheep doing? Alright, I found the magic bottle. There's a bottle hidden in this floor sheep's wool. Stop it. It definitely doesn't... So, it's trying to do that again, and I don't know how to stop it from doing it. I used to have a button to stop it, but... Miss Nikki, did you find any clues? I still haven't spotted the eyes that cry tears of green. We found the eyes and followed their gaze all the way to a bottle in a floor sheep's wool, but it didn't seem like a magic bottle. So Nikki gives it to him. We need to figure out how to activate the magic inside. But it just looks like a regular old bottle to me. Momo's right. Even I, the great Fairy Nikki, can't sense any magic coming from the bottle. You really like the name Fairy Nikki, don't ya? Speaking of fairies, the book said only Fairy Lalabelle can use the magic bottle. We'll need to find her first. Fairy Lalabelle, do you think she crossed over into the real world too? If the wizard crossed over into the real world, then maybe she did too. Does the book say anything about where to find her? Does it mention what she looks like? or where she would most likely go. It says she lives in a place surrounded by rainbow waterfalls, but I don't think anywhere like that exists in the village. Not just the village, I've never heard of a rainbow waterfall anywhere on Wishfield. Then what should we do? We figured out that the girl in the blue dress was actually a windmill, and that the tears of green were vines on a window. So maybe the rainbow waterfall is actually... I see, the rainbow waterfall must be another metaphor. It has to refer to a real place somewhere in the village. Exactly. So all we need to do is find a place that looks like it's surrounded by something that resembles rainbow waterfalls. Let's split up and search the village. Keep your eyes open for anything that resembles being surrounded by rainbow waterfalls. I think there's water down this way. As the only one who knows how to use magic, I'll look for the wizard's first minion. You mean the little girl in a blue dress who keeps spinning? We already found her. However, the magic bottle wasn't with her. You actually found the wizard's first minion? How did you do that? Actually, it was Nikki who figured it out. We also found this bottle on the second minion, a flora sheep. This is beyond even what I could have imagined. Yes, this is the genuine magic bottle. But it just looks like a regular old bottle. It's because only a real fairy can unlock the power sealed inside the magic bottle. But Nikki's a fairy too. Why can't she use it? There are other fairies? Greetings, fairy sister. What is your name? I'm Fairy Nikki. This is my brave companion Momo. Also, I'm Prince Barnaby. We need your help to save Stoneville. I see, but you've arrived too late. Though Fairy Lalabelle has the power to unlock the magic bottle, she has lost her courage and no longer wishes to use her magic. What? Why? Because Fairy Lalabelle has no companions, and not a single soul has faith in her. Her heart aches. She's so sad, so lonely. I have faith in Fairy Lalabelle. I'll find her, no matter what it takes, and I'll ask her to save Stoneville. If what she needs is a companion, then I'll be that companion. I can be one for her as well. If Nikki can do it, then so can I. Really? Fairy Lalabelle is somewhat touched by your words, just a tiny bit. However, Fairy Lalabelle has a question for you, to ensure you're truly willing to be her companion. Of course, please ask. Actually, Fairy Lalabelle hasn't figured out how to defeat the evil wizard yet. Realistically, she should drive him away, but that's too dull. Too dull? Is there an exciting way to defeat the wizard then? Well, it needs to be both effective and entertaining. So what do you think? Do you guys have any ideas? That's a tough one. Nikki, do you have any thoughts? Maybe Fairy Lalabelle could use her magic to befriend the wizard. Huh? Be friends with that evil wizard? The wizard is always turning people and animals into his minions. Perhaps it's because he's lonely and just wants some companionship. Fairy Lalabelle could use her magic to reach the wizard, to teach the wizard that true friendship is about mutual understanding, not forcing others to serve him. Exactly. The most beautiful friendships are those built on mutual understanding and respect. Exactly. If the wizard can truly understand that, maybe he'll stop his evil ways. I never thought of that before. Fairy Lalabelle, take up your magic bottle. It's time to reclaim your courage and save everyone. Perfect. Now I know how the story should end. Huh? How? Dreamvale Tales Fairy Lalabelle in Magic Bottle. I've been stuck trying to come up with a good ending, but your ideas are amazing. I have to include all of you in the story. Fairy Lalabelle's courageous friends, clever Miss Nikki, Momo the chubby envoy, and you, Prince Barnaby. What about you? To be honest, we still don't even know your name. I'm Leilani, but you can call me Lalabelle. Wait a second. You're Fairy Lalabelle? But you mentioned something about writing the ending. What does that mean? I think I know. Dreamvale Tales Fairy Lalabelle and Magic Bottle is actually a story you wrote, isn't it? Oh, that explains why there's so many missing sections. It's not finished yet. That's right. I was out in the village looking for inspiration when I lost my notebook. Thank goodness you found it. Now I can finally finish my story. So she starts excitedly writing. There, now it's finished. The ending is much more entertaining this way. I'm still a bit confused. If the story in the book isn't real, then what's the deal with all the minions in the village? What about the magic bottle? That's because I incorporated many real-world elements from the village into the story. For instance, the magic bottle is actually just a drink bottle of mine that fell into a flourish sheep's wool when it bumped into me. I used many of the everyday things around us in my story, turning them into minions of the wicked wizard, and then I, Fairy Lalabelle, stepped forth and saved everyone. So the girl in the blue dress who keeps spinning was actually the windmill? I can't believe you figured that out. My friends, even my parents, have a hard time understanding what I write about, which is why I stopped sharing my stories with them. I even considered giving up on writing. Don't give up. I think your writing is amazing. I want to share your stories with Finale and Finn. They'll love them. Really? Really? It feels good having someone appreciate my ideas. Now I want to write even more stories. I feel like I could write 10 more chapters, no, 100 more chapters. Still, in the end, I can't believe the evil wizard wasn't real. I'm really sorry for all the trouble, Nikki. Don't be. At least everyone is safe and sound. On top of that, we all got to be part of such an amazing story together. Thanks to you and all the inspiration you provided, I was able to finish it so quickly. Give it to me? But this is such a precious work, Leilani. Are you sure you want to part with it? Of course. Consider it a thank you gift for you, Momo, and Barnaby for reading my stories. Besides, I'll definitely write even more exciting stories in the future. Then we'll keep an eye out for them. When your next book is ready, be sure to let us know. Deal. I already know the title. The Magical Adventures of Fairy Lalabelle and Her Brave Friends. Alright, so Dreamvale Tales quest complete. So it says she ended a fun twist at the end of her story. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you with your quest. If you got anything out of it, please leave it a like. And I hope you have an awesome day.